It's 5 p.m. Do you know where your sales are? Do-do-do-do. Actually, it's 4:30. 4:30. I am still feeling a little icky. That headache this morning turned into a pain. I went to the post office, got back, still felt a little bit of the headache. Didn't think much of it. Actually got me some plain potato chips to eat. I guess I'm glad I put something on my stomach. So I started eating those. And about 10 minutes after I got back, it just, bam. Next thing I know, I'm sitting on the toilet. I am freezing. I am sweating. My head is just pounding. So crawled into bed, crawled out of bed, crawled in bed, let's see. I emptied my body, let's just say that. And then fell asleep for a few hours. And my baby girl, I just shared a picture of her on Facebook near when we got her. She's been here over 9 years. This is a baby girl. So I'm still feeling a little head groggy right now, but we've got some stuff to pull. Sales have been vacant today. We've got 11 items to pull. One thing I noticed is when I go into my sales numbers, I was in my advertising numbers. And I was getting, my numbers seem to flip-flop again. Am I going in the wrong thing? Clicking the wrong thing. All right, where'd they go? But my, you have I cannot click on the right one. You have the three categories where your promotions go to, your impressions. Why is it not? Well, I'm sorry, my head's just not. I'm clicking on the wrong things. I don't even know where I saw it now. But you have the promoted in the top 20 search. Then you have other search, and then you have everywhere else. Why am I not finding it? What am I doing wrong? I don't know. It's not coming up. I thought it was right here. But anyway, maybe it's under traffic. That's where it is. Whew. Impressions by placement. So I was running my top 20 search impression plus rest of slot impressions were up. And then my non-search impressions were up a little, but you want your top 20 and the rest up the most because that's where the searches are coming from, the actual searches. They're not just showing up like at checkout and stuff like that. Well, I haven't changed anything, but they flip-flopped. Like my non-search impressions now are up 17%. My top 20 search impressions is only up 2%. And my rest is actually down 1%. That's for 30 days. So they've actually flip-flopped on me. Whoops, I want to do this. I'm going to do for the last week. All right, so for the last week, they're all down. And I haven't changed my percentage. Top 20 search and slot impression down 11.6%. The rest down 15%. Non-search down 6.8%. So that just means for the last week, a lot less people, I guess, have been searching on eBay if these numbers are something you can trust. The only thing up is my organic impressions, up 15%, which is totally weird, especially with the low dollar of organics that I do get. So that would tell me they're being shown probably deeper in the search. And my offsite has dropped drastically. I had it up at 25 and then it started dropping my return on ad spend. So I jumped it back down to 15%, but it's still dropping. So I'm guessing more of my items are getting out there that are just not converting. So it started out good, and I questioned whether it was going to last or not. So I guess I'm getting my answer now. So if I go offsite ads, for last 30 days, my return on ad spend, I wanted to keep it between 4 and 6. It's at 3.5. But worse yet is last 7 days, 2. So we're half of where I want it to be. So this may not be a thing for me. Because there's no way to divvy it up. There's no way to say only these items or this item. There's just no way of doing that. So this may not be working for me in the long term. Short term, it worked well. Maybe it's one of those things you need to turn off and turn on every month. That might be an idea right there. What I'll do is wait till the 31st. We got 31 days this month, right? 31 days, and I'll turn it off. And then I'll turn a new one on. And we'll see what happens there. So I got to remember to do that. And maybe it's one of those things. And I have no problem doing that. If I have to do it, because they say it takes three weeks to get fully loaded. So maybe fully loaded doesn't work well. Maybe the build up to the fully loaded works the best. So if I have to do it every month, no problem. I'll do it for a month and end it and do it every month. Get the best out of it, work with it to get the best results out of it that we can. But I don't know how many weeks it takes to bring them down. That's a problem too. If it takes 3 weeks to bring them down, or if it's an automatic thing, guess we'll see. That's what it's about, figuring it out. So let's pull some orders and see what's sold, shall we? We go, baby girl. We were out in the snow. Made me tear up a little bit because Vern loved the snow. It's our first snow without Mr. Vern. All right, where are you at? All right, well, I forgot to give my numbers, actually, where we're at. But first up, we've got The Incredibles on Blu-ray. That sold for $9.95. Yay! Where are my numbers? So we're at $445 right at the moment, and I'm only at $269. So pretty lame. Not even going to hit the 3x5. Boo. Boo, boo, boo. Oh well. Next up, we're going to the West Wing. It's so spooky dark. I haven't even eaten nothing yet. I gotta get something back in my stomach. All right, Z9B. Z9B. Gotta get some food back in my belly, but I don't know what I want to put in there. I'm not feeling all that like I want to eat. So next up, got this skirt here. It's like a black corduroy called Morbid Threads. Morbid Threads. That's a name to remember. That sold for $20. Next up, I got about 20 of these, and then I got like 3 different colorways with a bunch of different other ones. So I probably got about 40 of this brand of hats. Raptor fuel pumps. That sold for $10.50. Next up, we've got Cayman Islands hat. That sold for $6. Next up, we've got a 1997 St. Louis Cardinals schedule. Got several of these. This sold for $5. I just had 2 more items sell, so that's good. C77. We got Do or Die. Is it Poe Pimpin' CD single? That sold for $10. That just sold. Alrighty, we've got NFL Jams on CD. Oh, you want belly rubs? I give her some belly rubs. The belly rubs have been giveth. That sold for $9.95. Yay! 84. I already forgot what I'm looking for. Something about prehistoric dig. Skeleton something prehistoric dig. Where are you at? Had to pull out the light. Alrighty, prehistoric dig CD Skeleton Crew. That sold for $6. That one was easy. I like it when it's easy. Course of Nature CD. That sold for $7. Ooh, my ear's popping now. Okay. Alright, the other item that just sold is Disney Mickey's Magical World. That sold for $9.95. Yay! That was lame, yay. Next up, we've got a Indianapolis 500 limited edition. That's what it says. With tags hat. That sold for $9.50. And we've got a Marilyn Manson shirt that was out of my collection. I haven't worn forever. On the front, it says, I am the God. And if you know what Marilyn Manson, you know what the back's going to say. We got the Marilyn Manson symbol. And we got the rest of the statement. So, yeah, I like more graphic tees, you know, not just words. Like if it had just that saying on the back with like a picture on the front, I probably would have wore it a lot more. But that's my style anyway. So we were at $269, so I got about $20 more now. So we're at $301. So I made it 3 by 5. Yay! That's my low end, new low end where I want to be. So spot on with that. So now, as long as it doesn't turn off, and I've been just, you know, the evenings have been very slow. So, and then kind of what feels like the shut off overnight. So hopefully we'll pull 500 out of the day. We will see. I haven't got nothing done though. I've got nothing listed. So some of it's going to be my fault because I ain't going to have no quick flips listed. I got 2 hours till the hockey game starts. I think I'm going to sit down and relax and watch it because I have nothing in me. I just have no energy. My head's still cloggy, but I'm going to at least go up and get some items drafted so I can feel like I did something today. So if I knew what to eat, I'd have Adrian bring me home something, but nothing even sounds good. So, all right. That is it for this evening, I do believe. So no posh or anything. So thanks everybody for hanging out, and I will see you all in the next video. Later.